Hello! Oh my god, we actually got that working for once. Usually when I start, I forget to turn my mic on. I do the same bloody thing every time. Welcome to Twitch. If you're new here, welcome. Hope you're in and very excited. 14, lovely, 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 lovely stuff. Yes. Yeah, no. That is pre-recorded completely. I don't know if people have seen that before. No, that is a pre-recorded little segment. So I've got a couple of minutes to like set up the stream and kind of do my thing a little bit before I actually start talking on Twitch, because I need a little bit of a minute between. I should probably put some music on it. I need to put some music on it, but I need some copyright-free music as well. So that's what I'm thinking. But yes, here we are. Welcome everyone. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time on Twitch, thanks for joining, much appreciated. If you've come from the YouTube stream again, much appreciated. A huge shout out to Jan Elut and Chilling_Dan. Much appreciate the follows. We're one follower away from 600 followers. So if there's any person out here watching today who isn't currently following this Twitch channel, it would be very greatly appreciated if you hit that follow button now, so we can start this stream on a high with 600 followers. That would be incredible. So if there's anyone who isn't already following, then please do consider dropping a follow. That'd be much appreciated. I'm just going to share this stream on Twitter, and then we'll begin. Welcome, Trekmat. Live on Twitch. Playing CRASH Bandicoot. CRASH Bandicoot. It's weird, I had my window, not my window open, I had my curtain open for the pre-stream and it's like really weirdly dark now. It was actually really nice before and I was like, oh wow, this is really lovely. Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot to pin the bastard bloody thing. Oh, that's so silly. I forgot to yeah. Oh, thank you, Newport 38. That should be 600. Ah, it is 600. Look at that. Well, oh, thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Shout out for the follow as well, by the way. Yeah, we're here and we are streaming. We're going to start the stream on bloody 600 followers. That's an incredible number to start on. And I believe as well, yeah, another game. I mean, if you were here last week... Oh, shit. I love it play. I love it play. Beautiful. Thank you very much for subscribing for your first month of this channel. Newport 38 there. Thanks for the subscription. Much appreciated. If you're not already subscribed and you'd like to, you're more than welcome to. It really helps support me as a content creator here on Twitch. Completely optional. But if you do have Amazon Prime and thereby have Prime Gaming, you can subscribe to any one Twitch streamer for a month. Any one Twitch streamer at a time, I should say. So if you're already subscribed to someone else with Prime, you can't subscribe to me. But if you're not already, and you're not wanting to support any other content creators, and you want to pick me, then feel free. It's completely free of charge for you. And it helps support me as a content creator. So if you have got Amazon Prime, and you're not already following anyone else, then...
I've got a jacket, I've got a dressing gown, I've got some chicken, I've got some bread, I've got a can of lager, I've got a fishing rod, I've got my fishing rod, and I'm willing to sit down and just shout. Just all I want to shout is, Gaza, where you?
Well, anyway, that's worked better for FNAF. Yeah, it did. No, Joe? I don't know what that means. George, do you like the Fourth Doctor's wooden TARDIS interior? No. I think it looks like shit. I really don't like it. But you know, you do you. Let's get the Switch set up and let's start playing. We got to a good point last week. I just want to keep playing and keep getting those gems. because we were doing well. We were doing well, and I don't want to lose that rhythm.
Jam.
I love our Twitch memes in here. The whale, Gaza. Who else? Right, I saw. For some reason, this isn't. Hang on. Is that now connected? Cool. Okay. No. Let's start the software. So yeah, Deadly Assassin is very good. Don't get me wrong. I am a fan of that. Let's start the gameplay. We're already in. Let me know if you can't hear anything. As per. You should be able to hear everything, but let me know if you can't. And we'll sort out the sound. I remember the sound was quite loud last time, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. So yeah, last time we're doing all right. We're getting sort of towards the end, not the end of the game, but like a good way through. What I wanted to do was go back and get, fuck's sake. I wanted to go back and get gems, which it seems like we did get one. So that's really good. Let's try and get some of the other coloured gems as well. We can't redo that. I'm also going to move the chat over here so I can read it without having to look very far away from my thing. So we're janitor room and toxic. I'm gonna try janitor room. Generator room. For fuck's sake. Do you plan to start making? Oh, Doug the what? I don't know if you've already clarified this, but do you plan to start making videos again on the new Doctor Who content? So about that, probably not. But I have a very valid reason for it. So basically, I now work full-time, and my full-time job is kind of YouTubey. So the last thing I kind of want to do is come back home and make YouTube videos, being completely honest. However, what I do like doing is live streaming, because I don't have to put as much time into it, and I can just have fun and enjoy myself and not feel any sort of weird pressure to, I don't know. I don't really feel much pressure anyway, but you know what I mean. It's one of those ones where I'd rather do this because it's easier. So, me playing video games on here is gonna... Oh, fuck's sake, I need to do it without dying as well. I want to do more stuff on here. Obviously, playing video games is just a lot of fun. But I am intending on turning the Doctor Who pre-streams on YouTube back into a thing. So obviously we do that every Tuesday anyway. But currently it's just like a bit of a precursor to these live streams. But I would like to make it its own thing. At the end of the day, I am a Doctor Who fan. And I've done that for years. Obviously, I didn't really want to continue doing stuff on YouTube with Doctor Who. But actually, I do enjoy talking about it still. So I'm more than happy to make that into a thing. So when the 60th specials do air, we can review the episodes live and talk about it there. Or maybe I'll want to do a review, who knows. Probably not, because I haven't been able to watch an episode as a fan properly for years. You might not know this, obviously you guys watch the content and consume it, but for me, every time I watch a Doctor Who episode, I wouldn't have any time to process it. I'd immediately just run upstairs or wherever to film the YouTube video. I'd already have everything set up, I'd already have the thumbnail made. And this is completely truthful. Like, I had everything ready so I could basically make the video, edit it quickly, and get it onto YouTube. Meaning that it wasn't very relaxing to watch Doctor Who anymore. It was very, just kind of forced. And I stopped enjoying it, basically, because I actually fell out of love with Doctor Who quite a lot because of it, and that's not good. I wanted to be able to enjoy this show. And I just fucked that up so badly, fuck's sake. Bigger mukbangs. Yeah, potentially. Just better branding, I think, with the theme of it. Just make it more of a thing. And then probably do a video about that, because I think I need to do a bit of an update video anyway for people who might not be aware. And then kind of do that. Because, you know what? I do like doing that. I do like talking about Doctor Who for a little bit, and... Oh, this is the one I've got to do without dying, right? Which is fine, actually. This should be fine. I don't like these guys. These guys are a bit tricky, but... It should be fine. I need to get back into the rhythm of the difficulty of it. Because obviously I've just like had a week off of not playing it, so I'm now like back to it. I'm like, shit, yeah. I'm gonna need a little bit of time. Oh, fuck. This one, and then that. I just don't like running, don't like jumping over them on the air. Fuck you. Oh, shit. Okay. What are these things supposed to be? But yeah, basically, yeah. But I would like to turn the Doctor Who things into a bit of a bigger thing, like the pre-streams. Especially now we're around the corner from the 60th, I'm starting to get back into the show again, which I haven't really been that engaged with, like Doctor Who news or anything. I think once I decided I was done with YouTube, or kind of like done with making like regular content, I was like, yeah, fuck this, I can't be arsed. And just kind of stopped. And I think especially with last year, like by the time it got to Power of the Doctor, I was so done where I was like, you know what, I just want to watch the show as a fan. And it was the end of Jodie's era. Yeah, fuck, I hate them fucking bouncy ones, man. Okay. I'm gonna try and avoid this bouncy one. I'm not gonna be able to avoid it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking bollocks, man. But it's a thing. It's like things that evolve and change. Like I've made Doctor Who videos for years. Of course, I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? I despise it. Like not like I despise it, but I've stopped enjoying it, and I got everything out of YouTube that I really wanted to get out of it. And I'm happy, you know, I was happy with everything that I got. I was super proud of all the stuff I did for YouTube. I mean, some of it's aged poorly, but like, I am proud of it. You know, I'm proud of what I managed to grow and like a following from there. It is a really like, it is a super positive thing. But and I understand why people want me to keep going. But I guarantee if I like force myself to keep like doing it in the same way that it was before, let's point that out. If I did it in the same way that I was before, I wouldn't be enjoying the content. So the content would be worse because I would be less enthusiastic. I'd put less time into the editing. I wouldn't care. That's the truth of it. So I could have made weekly Doctor Who videos this last like year, maybe, but it would have been shit because I wouldn't have enjoyed doing it. Which is fine. People are allowed to like kind of move on from stuff, and I think that's absolutely fair. And like for me, like Doctor Who is obviously a big thing. But again, I feel like I did everything I needed to do with it. And now I want to do Twitch, and that's something I really enjoy doing. Oh shit. It's something I really enjoy doing, and it's something I want to keep doing. And it's something I will keep doing. But these little sort of half-an-hour pre-streams before the live stream on Tuesday was a bit of a surprise to me. I'm surprised that I'm enjoying it as much as I was. I was like, oh, I'm going to just do it so I can tell some active subscribers from the YouTube channel that, by the way, like, I now stream on Twitch every Tuesday. But actually, yeah, I really enjoy it. It's quite chill. Like, it's actually a bit more chill than the Twitch stream is, weirdly. So that's nice. It's just a weird sort of little anomaly that just kind of happened, and I'm like, oh, shit, that's cool that I actually enjoy talking about Doctor Who again. That was unexpected. Shit, I didn't realize that was one now, actually. Someone go yell at Mr. Titus about how he's uploading George's Legacy. No, not at all. Now, Mr. Titus class, like all the others got the content creators, it's not about one person over another. It never is. It was never about that. And anyone who sort of tries to pit YouTubers up against each other is a fucking idiot. I'm being funny, like it's such a dead thing. And any YouTubers that want to jump on that bandwagon and start fucking like beef and stuff, but like who, you know, again, it's that, and it's just pointless. Why would you bother? I've had, like, I have personal grievances with YouTubers. There's a lot of YouTubers in the Doctor Who community, not a lot, but a few, like a small handful, where I'm like, I really, really don't like you, for one reason or another. And that is completely valid. Oh, fuck! That's bollocks, though. Yeah, like, but you just don't air it. Like, I don't go on YouTube and air that. I don't go on Twitter and air that. Like, it's not my place to talk about, and it's not my... Even though it's like my grievances, it's like it's petty grievances. It's like I did a video and they did a similar video immediately after and got more views, and I was like, you fucking know what you're doing. But like, it's just like how these things work, and it's just like how YouTube has always worked. The fact of the matter is, most people in the community, you know, there's a passion for it, but the longer that passion goes, the more, at least for me anyway, it sort of was like, it was really convenient and like cool, but I did it for 9 years, you know what I mean? I did it for 9 years. That's a long fucking time, and like, I've done a lot of different stuff over those 9 years. I didn't do Doctor Who for 9 years, but Doctor Who's always kind of been in the background, like a part of it. Did a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's. Did some really regrettable shite as well, like just naff, like playing like video games that just were not very good quality at all. I didn't put the time or effort into it. I didn't know what I was doing. I was doing it on a laptop for most of its run. But towards the end, and I really enjoyed it and grew a little community, and that was really nice. But there's nothing more, like, I don't think of YouTube and think, oh, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd got this. I don't wish I'd got a play button. I don't wish any of that. Oh, cool, yeah, play button would have been nice, don't get me wrong, but like, it's a hunk of, like, it's a hunk of metal. It's not really anything of actual value. I mean, it's cool, yeah, sure, it's an achievement, but like, it's not special like it used to be back in the day. It's like old YouTube. Get like 1 million subscribers or like 100,000 subscribers. Then was like massive. Now, who gives a fuck? There's like thousands of channels that have got over 100,000 subscribers. That's not as unique as people think it is anymore. So I've not even got that I'm like, oh, I wish I'd achieved that. No, I don't have any regrets about YouTube. I did everything that I pretty much wanted to do. I wish I'd done more of it in COVID. To be honest, I wish I'd like got on it a little bit more. I did good regular uploads, but I didn't do anything that I didn't normally want to do. So that, I guess, would have been nice if I'd actually just stuck to that a little bit, but that's my only thing, really. I mean, something, I don't know, I'm going off a bit of a tangent here, aren't I? Doing live streams where I just stuck to Who with my friends. Do it, man. Honestly, do it. It's fun. It is fun. That's so much fun. It might not be for you, but it depends. I always say, like, the one tip, like, advice I say for people getting into YouTube is like, what are your reasons for getting into it? If you're getting into YouTube because you've got a bit of a creative mind and you want to try some ideas out and you want to do some like editing and you want to like be creative about stuff, then that's really, really cool. Look at that. Every box and didn't die. That's really cool. But if you want to get into YouTube so you can make a bit of money and just clickbait and shit, I mean, yeah, it might work, but it doesn't always. Not immediately, you know? You've got to be very lucky for something to go off like that. That's fine though. You can enjoy whatever YouTubers you want. Like it's not even a big deal. Like I don't even care if people didn't watch me. Like it's fine. Do what you want. I don't watch Doctor Who YouTube, and I was in it, you know. So I wouldn't worry too much. Who's been the story of this game? Yes. So Crash Bandicoot. Interesting one. So basically, bit of context. I don't know why there's an ad break coming up. I don't know why this is a thing now. I never used to have this. This is just like a very recent thing. Like last stream this was happening. And that's happening again. Okay, yeah, explaining Crash Bandicoot. So in the in-context story of Crash Bandicoot is basically like there's an evil scientist, Dr. Cortex, and he is basically trying to basically mutate animals into sort of like soldiers that he can use for his own bidding and take over the world, yada yada yada. Classic sort of cartoony romp, a little bit like Mario in that sense, where it's like a big evil guy taking over. Crash was not a soldier and was actually just really fucking stupid, so he escaped, and then in this game, oh for fuck's sake, in this game his girlfriend Torna was kidnapped and kept by Dr. Cortex, so he's now going to rescue her and then kill Dr. Cortex, I guess. But it's a very kind of loose thing. These games haven't really... You don't play them for the story, you play them for the platforming. The context of this game is that Sony wanted a competitor for Mario and Sonic, so they made Crash Bandicoot. And it's a hell of a good competitor, just kind of died quicker than it should have done. But Sony was already big by the time Crash Bandicoot died, so they didn't need it anymore, you know. It's a shame though, because it was one of their biggest things at one point in time. And this is, you know, this is just a testament. Now it's coming back a little bit in popularity. It's quite I'm only watching for the story. But yeah, no, it's, yeah, basically, Dr. Cortex, the big yellow guy with the N on his head, he's evil. He's basically got this animal army, which is why all the, like, sort of animal, like, the villains that you find in this game are sort of animals. All the henchmen are, like, animals. Fuck's sake, that was so stupid. Yeah. So it's yeah, it's a daft story, but it's yeah, it's fun. It's fun in a sense, isn't it? Oh dear me. Right, generator room. Let's try this again. If we keep dying at this, I'm just going to continue. But yeah, I want to get as many of the colored gems as possible, because if I don't get the colored gems, like, you don't unlock certain levels in the game, and you can't, like, 100% it basically, which is quite annoying. I need to remember to not. The problem with this game, like the newer games, everything automatically just sort of like latches to your, like magnetizes to you. You don't have to like. You can't really miss anything. Oh, for fuck's sake! That sort of thing's stupid because you can't even see when you're jumping. Welcome, Light Core Elf. Welcome to the stream. Right, I'm gonna just keep moving on. I think I want to just get this so I can get the other gems. Or that's the thing. We're gonna have to come back and do it anyway. Oh, I might just try it. I just need to not be stupid and get distracted. That's what I need to do. Right, one more attempt at this, and if I don't get it, we're going to move on. Because it's boring. Yeah. Fun. Such a bit of Gamescom. Someone decided to be a person announcing the game to start ranting about GTA 6. I don't know what that is. You might have to explain that to me. Gamescom. Is it some sort of... I mean, is it a bit like E3, or what are we talking? Like a sort of smaller one, or what's that? I don't really know. Yeah, the thing is, the coloured gems, you've got to do them without dying and get every box, right? That's the thing. But I need the coloured gems to get the gems in other levels. So I feel like I'd be wasting less time if I just, you know, buggered on and then did this. Oh shit, that thing falls down. That's interesting. I didn't know that fell down. The hitbox is really fucking strange in the first game. Sometimes. There's only 52 boxes, so I'm already... That was a fucking stupid idea. Already about halfway there. Thanks for the water phone. Jump. And then jump. Class. Got it. Problem is you can't really see where you're jumping half the time. Oh shit! Oh, this is really horrible. The jumping on this is ridiculous. Right. Okay, that's cool. We're good. There's 8 in this bit, so that's good. The game they were showing Starfield and the Bill Clinton came in saying Bill Clinton wants GTA 6. It's like E3 but for giving updates on announced games and announcing some games as well. Cool, okay. I don't know, I've never heard of it really, to be honest. 31 out of 52, so we're not far. It's always a good indicator of how far you are through the level if you're breaking every box and you've only got a few left. Oh shit. Oh my god. Right, we're doing better this time, aren't we? So that's fine. 26 out of 52. I don't know if I can spin these away. I don't think I can. Okay, cool. Let's go down. Oh, fucking hell, that went bloody quickly, didn't it? Well, I didn't fancy Crash Bandicoot's girlfriend as a child because I never played this game as a child. I played one of the later ones, and he's only got a girlfriend in the first one, Crash Bandicoot. He's the whole like damsel in distress thing was kind of dropped after the first game. They just didn't really like the idea of it. So no, I can't say I did because I didn't actually play this version of the game until, well, basically this remaster came out. So it was a PS1 game, so I never had a PS1. I wasn't. It was sort of the generation before me. I played Twinsanity and I played Wrath of Cortex. I've always wanted to do YouTube stuff, but feel like you need to spend a lot of money on getting equipment in order to make stuff that's high enough quality for people to watch. Not necessarily. You build an audience over time. Like, when I started doing Doctor Who stuff, like, my mic wasn't as good as it is now, my camera wasn't as good as it is now. You just do things a little bit at a time. There's editing software that's free or very, very cheap to use, where you can render stuff in like 1080p, so you can use online images, you can make your own graphics, you can teach yourself stuff for free. Paint.net is a great free alternative to Photoshop. I've always advocated that as a great app and tool to use. You don't have to have a high quality camera, but the one thing I would focus on is get yourself a decent microphone. So that's the only thing I'd probably spend money on, because people usually are more offended by their ears first than before the visuals. The visuals could be shit, but if the audio sounds all flaky and horrible and shit, they're just going to turn away. And depending on the kind of content you want to do, just spend time, write some good scripts, see what you like doing. You might like doing it, you might not like doing it. I'm not going to try something different. It's absolutely fine as well. It must be near the end of the level now. Yeah, I've literally got like 3 boxes left to break. God, I miss the old Crash Bandicoot games when they had like 50 boxes in a level. Whereas like the newer ones are like 300 in a level, and then it's like if you miss 1 box, it's even fucking worse. Okay, just get as far back as possible, and then jump. And then jump onto this, and then jump over here. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Fantastic. Right, there we go. All I needed was 1 attempt. See? I had it. I'd have to concentrate. Take my time with it. Perfect. So there we go. Technically different from the OG trilogy. It's in a different timeline. Technically, yeah, that's true. Technically. But this is kind of like the new Crash games going forward now, isn't it? So, colour gems, I've got 3 out of 6, which means we have unlocked a few paths from previous levels, but we're not going to go to that. We're going to fight Pinstripe first. And then, yeah. Also with YouTube, just like, see who you know. If you're at a school, see if you're one of your see if a media teacher will like lend you a. Oh, I can shoot this fucker again. When he's reloading, nice. Oh, you fuck. Wrath of Cortex and Twin Sanity were both bad. But they're somewhat alright, you know what I mean? Oh, for fuck's sake, I barely moved. I don't like Pinstripe. These like non-classic Crash bosses for me. You know what I mean? The ones that came back are the classic ones. Because I never played this game as a kid, as I said. Like, this is very much not what I'm familiar with. Yeah, you fuck. There you go. So he's going to do that and he's going to jump off on the table, right? Yeah, there we go. Can't kill him yet. Okay, then he's going to move. Oh, there you go. Oh, maybe he's supposed to get tired each time and I've just like not been doing that right. Now, Wrath of Cortex is fun though. Oh shit. Ah, fuck's sake! That's such bollocks, man. I'm not even close to him. Bang, 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 bang. I'm going to keep doing what I was doing before because it was working. It was not that hard. And then he runs in the middle, hit him again. And now he's going to jump up into the middle and do that fucking thing. Ooh, I've got to run a bit early there. That's fine. Okay. Oh, you fucker! Jammy little bastard. Got him. There we go. What a terrible little boss battle that was. Yeah, Twin Sanity was the one I grew up on as a kid. That was my sort of cup of tea, really, to Insanity. The High Road, another classic. A Legend of Spyro, and I only ever played one Spyro game, and that was on the Game Boy Advance, so that tells you pretty much everything you need to know about that. Oh god, I'm trusting this. Oh my god. Yeah, this one is a fucking pain in the arse. Like, I remember this. But I don't have to do this without dying, so that's fine, right? I don't have to do this one without dying, do I? Don't think so, 'cause it's not a coloured gem. I don't think it's a... Oh god, these fucking pigs, man, honestly. Oh my god, I did the glitch thing. I now fucked it up. There's a glitch in the remastered version where you can just, like, jump on the thing. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, fuck off. That's such a shit hit. Are you trying to 100% it? Oh, trying to 100% this? Yeah. May as well. Not with the time trials, but with everything else, yeah. I'm not. I said this last time as well. I'm not a time trial person. I'm really not a time trial person. I much prefer to just do like the base games instead of like rushing it. And I know that's like part of it for Crash and Stephanie. But for live streams, I feel like it just could get a bit boring if I'm just like playing the same level 100 fucking times. I mean, I know I'm doing that anyway, but still. Can I do it here? Ah, fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's bullshit. I should have just jumped. Let's keep going back and doing this bit again. I keep fucking it up. It's so annoying. It's a good level to... Oh, fuck off. Yeah. I remember we played Wrath of Cortex on stream like a long time ago. It was the first ever game I played on Twitch. And we had a really good turnout as well back then. Because I was still active on YouTube, so we managed to like bring in a good audience. So that was like really exciting. But yeah, it's great to be fucking hell. It's good to be revisiting it. I do love these games, and I was always keen to come back and play a Crash 1, and then if this does well, then maybe we'll play Crash 2 in the future, maybe Crash 3 Warped, because it's a fan favourite. We all love a bit of Crash. It's fun, it's just like a bit of a rage game to sort of play while you talk about other shit, or just kind of... Generally, you fuck right in the middle! I still want Harry from Harry's Movie Media to play Doctor Who The Adventure games. Yeah. It's a good one. I've played them like one too many times now. I probably could play them again in the future, but I just don't want to.
What have we got? Was that the bite of 87?
There's going to be an ad break in 50 seconds. I'm not sure how to stop that, but I'm just going to let it go ahead.
Jam?
It'll be like locked at like 30 seconds anyway. But I don't know why they've just like started randomly for no fucking reason. Ooh. Oh, I fucking panicked there. Yeah, the High Road's a difficult level. Stand by it.
What have we got?
I'm going to leave now because I got college tomorrow for enrollment. Take care, man. Well, good luck with your enrollment tomorrow, and thank you for joining. We'll be here next week. Not the same time, probably a bit earlier, so keep an eye on Twitter and socials and all that sort of thing to find out when exactly I'll be streaming. But yes, have a nice evening, and good luck with your enrollment. Whoa. You got to sort of... Oh, you've got to actually be moving like when you do it. You've got to sort of like jump and jump and jump and jump, and it's got to be like so smooth. I hate that. I actually hate that with a passion. Fuck off. I would love to do Doctor Who reviews, but I'm so negative from the Whittaker era, so more Series 12 and Series 7A. Flux was okay. See, I'm a bit of a weird one with the Whittaker era, and this is a very probably unpopular opinion, I'm aware. I prefer, like, I think it got worse as time went on. Like, I actually preferred Series 11, Series 12, and 13. That's not like necessarily a bad thing. I think it's just, for me, it's just true. I don't know if there's an ad break going on, so if there is, I'm sorry about that. And you might not even be able to hear me, but I'll be talking about my opinions on this in due course, I'm sure. Oh, you fucker. That's so annoying. There we go. And then that's beautiful. I think... Yeah, I think Series 11 was the best Whittaker season. From what I can remember. But maybe that's because I was still, like, I still loved it back then. I was still very into what the show was at that point, but I by the time I got to the Timeless Child stuff, like, I liked it, like, don't get me wrong. At the time, I really liked Series 12. It was when rewatching it, I was like... And I think, as time goes on, I think that will genuinely be the opinion of a lot of people. I genuinely think. Power of the Doctor was good, but there was too much going on. And I just felt ashamed because there's so much potential of all these like assets that are involved in Power of the Doctor, all these returning cast members or characters. There's too much happening, and I just can't help but not enjoy it as much because I know what the potential could have been. And don't get me wrong, like Chibnall did some good stuff. There is some good stuff in there, and I actually love like a few of the aspects of it. 100%. Like, again, like the bits with the holograms and the old doctors talking to their companions. Wonderful. And then it's just the other stuff, and I think like Sacha Dhawan's Master was wasted. I think like you look at the potential of all the stories coming together and you're like, well, the Timeless Child, that was never solved. The Division, that was never solved. What's going on with the Doctor's history? No one knows because they wanted to leave it a little bit open. That's never going to get addressed again. I did see a great theory from the next series, which I hope is true, because it would be a great conclusion to the Timeless Child in story, but also without like having to be a big part of the next era, because it's not going to be, right? It's never going to be a big part of the next era. Just, it won't happen. It won't happen, and I don't want it to happen, honestly. I think it would be a bit of a waste of time if it did just try and focus on cleaning up the mess of the previous showrunner. Not that I hate the Timeless Child arc, I think it's fine, I just didn't think it ended well. I think it just didn't end satisfying. There was nothing like to it. You know, like the Matt Smith era, it had like the crack in the wall, and the space and time, and the silence. All of that wrapped up brilliantly in Time of the Doctor. Because you just had everything, all of the assets came to play, you had everything you needed, and that was great. And for fuck's sake, I've messed it up again. What? How have I not got 4 boxes? Did I not go to the start on this version? Oh, fuck no as well. I'm going to move on. No, I know, and it was for the BBC Centenary, and I know like he wasn't ever intending to make that the finale and all that sort of thing. It's just there's a lot of different moving parts, and I just think, like, God, all these ideas that were wasted, all these sort of things, like little things. It's like you could have brought so many elements back. You could have incorporated so many elements from previous seasons. Really brought the Whittaker era together in one. The stuff with Jack Robertson getting away with like basically murder again in Revolution of the Daleks, that's never gonna get resolved. Captain Jack, obviously I didn't want Bannerman to come back, but like again, weirdly open-ended. A lot of open-ended stuff in Whittaker's era. I've come to find that, and that is fine. And that's fine. Again, I don't mind too much. It just annoys me because I feel like shows anyway these days, Star Wars and Marvel and stuff, they rely on cameos and stuff. And I think Doctor Who kind of fell into that a little bit the last few years. Captain Jack coming back, obviously, you know, bringing back the Master, bringing back the Daleks, the Cybermen, doing Flux and having the Daleks and the Cybermen and the Sontaran all together. And then for the Power of the Doctor, having the Cybermen and the Daleks all together. It was just like, why? But then I understand, because Flux was also made in COVID, so there is a lot of elements of that, and God, like, Chris Chibnall kept Doctor Who alive, you know? I have to say, like, he did. If there was no Doctor Who in that COVID year, I think this genuinely would have struggled a little bit. You probably would have had a bit of a revamp that we've had anyway, but it would have been a lot harder to navigate than what we have already. We should thank bloody Chris Chibnall that it's so coherent. I mean, there's a lot of elements that don't make sense, and, you know, this is part of a bit of a criticism that I'm having of the Chibnall era anyway. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that actually, to be fair, they did the best with what they could at the time. I just wish that Series 11 and 12 were better, because that was before COVID, and it felt like they were trying to course correct. At the time I praised it because it felt like Chibnall was listening to the fans a little bit, but actually, you know what? You shouldn't listen to the fans, you should do your own thing. Write TV. that's your job. Like, people on Twitter do not have a degree. They don't have like industry level experience. Some people do, and that's fine. Take criticism from them and understand that. But like, do not just, you know, it's like Series 11 didn't have enough cameos, didn't have enough old monsters. Oh, so Series 12 has Captain Jack and the Jadoon and an old, like a Doctor we've never seen before, and it references, you know, you go to Gallifrey and destroyed again, and the Master's back that I mentioned, and the Cybermen, and you know, cool. But I'm like, it just felt like a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, which is fine. Again, as I say, like, it's still an enjoyable series, but I prefer Series 11. On all things considered, I prefer Series 11 because it doesn't like do anything with canon. It's very much its own thing, and it's probably the most classic Doctor Who feeling Doctor Who series since the revival, which is maybe a good or a bad thing. But the story structures, I think, were interesting. The stories that it covered were interesting. There's a lot of different styles, some futuristic ones, some historical ones. It had a real good mix. The companions weren't amazingly developed, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot of good stuff in Series 11, and I really liked what it was that era. I really did. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. What level is this again? Slippery Climb. I thought it was. I was thinking Stormy Ascent, but that's the more difficult one, isn't it? This is notoriously hard as well. Like, this is just a... All the levels that are designed like this are fucking difficult, because the timing is already fucked with all the things. See that there, is that I should have stayed there for a couple seconds longer. I only imagine what the Vanquishes is Christian was answer to the Ultimate Fall. Actually, I've never seen the Ultimate Fall. I've not seen much of that era, and I need to watch more of it. But it's like, it's not even me being like, oh, we need to get back to the good old days. No, I just want to have good writing in Doctor Who again. That's all it is. And Chibnall had some great stuff. That era had some really, really great stuff, but I think characterization-wise, consistency-wise, branding-wise, there was a lot of stuff that fell apart, and it's not all Chibnall's fault. I don't think it is any of Chibnall's fault. He did try the best with the tools he was given, and I think, unfortunately, the BBC weren't as passionate about Doctor Who then than they are now. Now we've got a 60th year. Now there's a lot of like Disney deals and stuff going on. It's like a different era now to what it was in 2018.
Who the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, I know that, like... Oh, you mean it was just poorly written? I wasn't sure about like the story contents. Like, I know about the whole chat show thing where Chris Chibnall like slagging off that story. Yeah, I mean that's it, isn't it? I just don't think the Vanquishes was... Oh my god. I think that's the most pissed off I've been with a Doctor Who episode in recent years. Like, I was so excited for it. And I was really enjoying what Flux was doing, and it was just like a big reset button. The whole episode was a big reset button. Bring Kate Stewart back, barely says a word to the Doctor. It's like, for fuck's sake. At least Power of the Doctor had more to do with Kate Stewart. I quite liked that. Her and the Doctor in that one had a bit more of a connection almost, because in Christ, in the Vanquishes it was barely even like there, you know. I don't really find it BS that the Master could destroy Gallifrey all by himself, because weapons of mass destruction like the moment exist, so it's definitely not impossible. Hate these. Yeah, they still have stuff from the time. I don't think it's unbelievable that the Master would destroy Gallifrey like that. I think it's a story device, isn't it? It's like the Master, where you do what he wants. He's never done it before because it wasn't like a fun idea. And the Master is very much about chaos, isn't he? He's not really about like destroying his entire race of people for no reason. Like, that clearly traumatized him when he was Sims Master. So it would still traumatize him, like now, presumably. He had to do that because that was a big moment for him and his character, and I appreciated and respected that. Because it was like the Timeless Child thing for him was such a big oh, for fuck's sake. This is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. Come on. Oh no, I know. It felt cheap, but that's because the thing is, I think they just ran out of ideas. I genuinely think it's just like, well, what can we do? Oh, destroy Gallifrey again. It was cool to see Gallifrey, don't get me wrong, but I want to see Gallifrey again, like new and reborn, because we haven't seen that before in recent years. That's the thing that this era didn't do with anything really refreshingly brand new. Other than in Series 11, when it tried to do something brand new, and it really worked. At least it worked for me anyway. Like, as a fan, I enjoyed a lot more of the era of Series 11 because I just didn't know what to expect. I was like, oh my god, like, what's next? Like, what's going to happen? I would have preferred, obviously, like, a more tied together finale. The Battle of Ranskor of Kolos isn't amazing, but then if you treat Resolution as the finale, it works really well because it's sort of like, right, well now it's like a Dalek special, finally bringing back a classic monster in a very different context to what we've seen the Daleks before, and it was really well done. Stand by, I think Resolution's great. I love it. It's a great story. It's different, you know, it's doing the Daleks differently, which we haven't seen in fucking years. Oh, for fuck's sake! No, I don't want Russell to bring it back. I want to just move on in a new direction and just not do the same old shit that we've seen before. Bring Gallifrey back, get rid of it again. Bring Gallifrey back, get rid of it again. What annoys me is that we got one episode on Gallifrey since Gallifrey was brought back before it was fucking destroyed and wiped out again. We can just go to different eras of Gallifrey. In this version it can still like exist without it, you know, like before the Master blew it up. We don't have to, like, we just go to different times. The whole thing about the Time Wars, it was such a big event that it was time locked and it was prohibited that the Doctor could go back to it. There's just no way it would have worked. Whereas now it's like, well, yeah, you can. She went there after the Time War. She went there after the Masters blew it up, sorry. Why can't she... You know, why can't the Doctor go back now in the future? Like, just to go to a different time zone of it. It's not time locked, it's not locked away anything, you can still access it. You can't change history. But you can go there, you know. It's just a bit silly, really. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, but I think the Whittaker era is an interesting one, and I really want to revisit it at some point. And kind of like think about how I feel about it, because I sort of feel very cynical towards it now, but I don't know if I would if I rewatched it. I think I'd actually see a lot of good stuff in there. Just dead, just dead, and dead, and dead, and dead, and dead. It was a bit too simple. That's the problem, I think, is the storytelling. There was like some interesting ideas, but nothing like developed. You know, there's no moments that made you go, oh my god, that's so clever, I couldn't think of that. Like, everything in the Whittaker era could have been pieced together quite easily, other than the Timeless Child stuff. But that's a bit of a cheap one for me, because the Timeless Child relies on just not telling you any information and then going, ah, here's some new information. That's not how these things should work, right? You know, that's not how reveals work. You always got to have a setup and a reveal, but you tease something and then you bring it back later, you give new context to it. You know? Like Series 3 with like Professor Yana, the you are not alone thing, like that's a very clear indicator. But then bringing it back as his name, it's like, oh, that's such a cool little thing there that they did. And then incorporating the watch from the Human Nature Family of Blood, introducing, you know, using concepts of all the episodes to like reignite stuff. Human Nature Family of Blood, that was originally a novel before it was adapted to TV. Now I've not read the novel, I don't know the contents of it, but if it has some sort of device similar to that of the Pocket Watch, then like they used that, adapted it, and then used that as a big like serious plot point for the arc, and I think that's class. You know what I mean? I actually think the VFX in the Whittaker era was fine. I think it was pretty much on par with a lot of stuff you see nowadays. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Torsten Cole's performance really either. I know I've went on record saying this quite a lot. I don't like Ryan as a companion very much. I don't very, very compelling to watch. Fucking Jesus Christ, the timing on that was ridiculous. VFX has always been bad in Doctor Who, like, it's Doctor Who for fuck's sake. Like, you just have to accept it moves with the times, and I think it's the best it could be in that time with the budget they had, and that's fine. I actually think a lot of it looks really good. I think if you compare it to some of the older eras, you forget, like, Tennant's era doesn't look great, you know what I mean? Like, it's very much of its time, and that's fine. It's not a bad thing at all, but it's of its time. Whereas the Whittaker era is also of its time. It's just of a time where CGI is slightly better. Oh, shit. fuck's sake. This is such an annoying level. Especially when it's sort of like I'm streaming, so I'm just like talking and not like concentrating as much. If I was just concentrating flat out, I probably could do it, but let's try it. Just try and work out the patterns and ways things move, you know? Okay. Okay. It's just really fucking tough, this level. With like the things you have to jump on, the timings of it, like the way things move is just different. And obviously the lack of fucking checkpoints as well. I don't think I've hit a single checkpoint box yet. I might have done, but I don't think I have. Slippery climb is an annoying level. Been waiting for him to swing his arm around. There we go. I thought Graham was great. He's a bit of comedic relief, but it worked quite well. It's just the whole. There's just so much more they could have done with that character. You know what I mean? So much more they could have done with that character, and it feels like such a shame, doesn't it? I fucked that. I knew I fucked it because I just moved too late. Oh, dear me. At least I respawned back here, that's good. I don't lose any lives either. Graham was when I was cancer returning the doctor. Yeah. There's a lot of drama about that sort of like socially awkward comment. I think it's a shame because it's not like the doctor had any other comforting moments with those companions. Fuck, I knew I'd die there. There's no other comforting moments with those companions other than he has, really. You feel like the thing that I didn't like the most is like it feels like the script was hindering their natural chemistry. And by that I mean you look at the behind the scenes videos and they're all clearly having a lot of fun together. They're all like really good friends in real life, but you don't really sense that on screen, and I think that's concerning. You know what I mean? For fuck's sake, I did it again. I don't think Vinda counts as a companion. I don't think Vinda counts as yeah, I don't think Vinda's really a companion. He didn't really travel with the Doctor that much, did he? He was just kind of like there. He's like a sort of friend. He never actually went on like a specific adventure, but like Flux was a bit of a different kind of story. And I will say now, I respect everything that Flux tried to do, for fuck's sake.
I've got a jacket, I've got a dressing gown, I've got some chicken, I've got some bread, I've got a can of lager, I've got a fishing rod. I've got my fishing rod, and I'm willing to sit down and just shout. Just all I want to shout is, Gaza, where are you?
Gaza, where are you? I have taken the references to Ralmo out. I thought it was a little bit poor-taste for a Crash Bandicoot. Maybe we do a Ralmo Livestream. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not even funny. What? Oh, for fuck's sake with that shit. Come on. That is bollocks. I can probably go backwards, can't I? Probably go back here, can't I? Ah, there we go. Finn was a companion, he was a good character. He was an okay character, like he had drives and stuff, but he didn't feel like he gave much, you know what I mean? Like the character wasn't. Oh, for fuck's sake, I moved slightly too early there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the characters were interesting. Again, it's just doing more with them. Like the companions could have had so much more to do. It's easy for me to sit here with no TV writing experience and go, oh, here's what you could have done better. It's not like that at all. That's not how these things ever work. Ever. No one on the internet is going to sit there and be like, yep, this would have worked better. Because the fact of the matter is, you're not in that position. Anyone can critique someone else's story to make it better. Sure. Can you write that story originally from scratch and have that idea? Probably not. I just think, there's got to be a balance to it, you know what I mean? I'm all for fair criticism. But that's what it has to be. Fair. Oh, thank God we did that. Sausage roll. Right, 45 out of 51. That counts as a checkpoint now, so long as this isn't a coloured gem level. I think it actually might be a coloured gem level. I've just had a thought. I think this might be a coloured gem level. And I don't know how the fuck this is a coloured gem level. Because, like, that, how am I supposed to do all this with it dying once? That's so annoying, though. Even then, I just fucking died again. And it's just, oh, man, come on. I can't be doing it. I can't be doing it. This is one I'm going to have to come back to. There's no way I can do this in like, one sitting. Now I've played the level again, it's like, okay, yeah, okay, I remember how bad it is, yeah, that's fine. I can't jump out of here very easily, that's the really annoying thing here. It's like, really, there we go. Bounce, done. Yeah, I need to rewatch some Doctor Who before I get back into the 60th. I feel like I'm letting the side down a little bit. Don't. Yeah, it is a fucking coloured gem level. How am I supposed to do that, man? Jesus, I lost so many lives there. Yeah, that's so annoying. That's really annoying. Oh, god damn it. That's really shit. I'm glad they removed that for future games. But I'm glad, because I think in the original Crash you had to do every single one without dying. Whereas this one is just like, just the coloured gems, which I appreciate more, because it adds a bit of extra challenge to getting those. Oh, this one is a funny one. So every time you spin this, you get like a sort of temporary boost of life, and then it disappears again. So you have to be very quick with this level. I'm going to race through, but I think I actually forgot something. Anyway, it is a coloured gem, and we're going to get this coloured gem. I'm not pissing about. So we only have 15 boxes in this whole level, so it's not exactly like a... It's not that long of a one. I mean, it is a long level, but it's not that bad. But you don't get like an infinite aqua. I should have took that fucking life. What am I doing? This is one you could probably time trial quite easily, I would have thought. Especially if you... shit. Right. Thought I'd fucked it up there. This is one you have to do without dying. I don't think this is that hard. Compared to the one we literally just did, that's actually mental, isn't it? Fuck. I knew I fucked it. I knew that's so funny, isn't it? But yeah, hilarious. Fuck's sake. While I'm still here, let me try and go backwards. There's gotta be something there. Hang on. There is! Look, I fucking knew there was something back here. Right. Let me see what's back here first, and then let me take it. What the fuck? Okay. Jeez, look how far back you can go. This is ridiculous. Right, so it's... I need to kind of remember this so I can do it with my eyes closed, really. So jump, jump. Oh, I can't see anything. I know you need Aku for this. Oh, shit, that's mental. I thought it could be done, but it can't be done. You can't even tell where anything is, that's the thing. Oh, for fuck's sake, I did it again. I want to just be able to do this first before I come back and try and like retry the level and then end up having to restart it anyway, so... Let me see how hard this bit is first. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's so annoying. You can climb on the walls, I remember that, so you can do that, which is nice. Just means you don't have to rely on these fucking falling platforms. I don't know why it's so long back. I thought this would have been just a bit like that, so you can do that. Oh shit, yeah, but you lose your fucking power to see, of course. This is a bit silly, isn't it? Okay. What? I can't see anything. This is really stupid now. Why does it go so far back? It's really annoying. This is the bit that I probably fucking hated playing. This is probably why the level's hard. The whole level's pretty simple up to the, like, unless you try and go backwards, in which case it's the worst fucking thing you've ever played in your life. You fuck. You just cannot make it naturally, which is mental, really. So you sort of like, well, there's no natural timing. If I just like power it like this, I still can't. It's still going the other way. Like I can't even. It's not even close. So what do I do when the light goes out? This is such bullshit. This doesn't make any sense. It's still going the other way. It's still just out of reach every fucking time. This is fucking mental. I hate this. This is really pissing me off now. Why is it not there? Why is it not reachable? If you're at least being expected to go backwards in the fucking dark, the least you could do is make the fucking thing reachable. Go on. It's not even there yet. Look at it. It's not even there. You still can't see it. Your light goes out immediately. That's fucking stupid, man. Right, wait here a couple seconds and then go bang. And go bang. And then exactly the same fucking thing. It's still out of reach. What's the point? You can't do it. I'm telling you, even if you stand and wait, you can't see anything. So what's the point? It doesn't make any sense. There's no boxes back here. There probably is boxes back here, but it's just shit. Oh, hang on. I'm being stupid. Oh, I'm being really stupid. I'm being really stupid. I'm trying to go backwards on the level that I've already done. And I was at a checkpoint. I wasn't at the start of the level. That's really stupid. That was really stupid of me. I bet it's something really simple in the actual real level. Best thing I say Achievement ever did was a Rasputin dance to the master wearing the doctor's pass clothes. Yeah, that was cool, you know. That was really nice. Oh, look, there's no backwards. So I wasted all that time for nothing. Nice, cool. Right, let's just run forwards then. Big Bang 2 was basically a reboot of the universe. Yeah, Big Bang, there was a lot to that, though. You know what I mean, with the whole universe falling apart thing. I'm not a big fan of the magic reset button thing. But to be fair, it does work in some senses. Like, I do still like the Russell T. Davis episodes and finales, even though a lot of them are very much like magic button saves the day, resets everything, so everyone in the world forgets about everything. It's like, okay. Seems like a tiny bit of a cop-out, but I understand it. Yeah, no wonder I couldn't do that backwards. Fuck me. I think I might lose some time there. Okay, cool. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, for fuck's sake. I need to do that. Oh, no, fucking thing. Oh, there's a fucking platform you need, so you can't even do this without getting another bloody coloured gem. That is ridiculous, man. I've been pissing about for so long trying to get this right. I don't think it's that hard of a level, though, to be honest. I don't think it's that bad. I've played worse. Yeah, I've played a lot worse than that. Are you kidding me? Fuck no. That's fine. I mean, I died quite a few times, but that is fine. I missed 3 boxes because there was a fucking platform I have to get. So I can't even get this coloured gem until I get another coloured gem. That is fun, isn't it? How different do you think RTD's new era is going to be compared to his last one? Hopefully completely different and brand new. It's going to have similar vibes and similar aspects that we all know and love in terms of like good writing and good family and world building dynamics and stuff. But yeah, hopefully it's different enough. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, ooh, 112 in this one. That's quite a lot. Is this Temple? No, it's Joseph Dock. I thought it was Temple Ruins. I think we've already done that one. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. thing is, though, the 14th Doctor will act like the 10th Doctor, so it's going to be a really hard one. I suppose the Curator acted like the 4th Doctor as well, so it's a funny one. You know, the one thing I really loved about Power of the Doctor, though, is the Guardians of the Edge concept. I think that's class. I think that's proper genius. That's really cool, like, metaphorical storytelling with regeneration, and I think that's so interesting and a perfect way to bring back old actors without them having to look like they did like 40 years ago. That's a really, really cool way of doing things. You don't have to do multi-Doctor stories. You can show these characters as Guardians of the Edge, and it works really well. And I think that is exciting, like, to watch as a fan. Like, that was really cool to see them morph between the different Doctors. It's a shame we couldn't get any more Doctors in there, like Smith and Capaldi. But it is a bit weird that there was no other modern Doctors. I know it was a celebration of the show's history, but it just felt a bit of a weird one. But I suppose if Smith came back to do Who again, you'd almost want him to be like the Doctor. You know what I mean? Like when they still do look like they did as the Doctor, you kind of want them to be like that. But I like it in terms of like the show's like years. It's like, oh, this is, if those bodies kept aging through these years, this is what it would look like. This is a cool little extra, isn't it? So obviously I got a gem at another level, and now I can do this bit, which I wouldn't have been able to do before, so that's really fun. This is cool, this is cool. Yeah, Guardians of the Edge is a fantastic concept, and I absolutely adore it, to be honest. Oh, you fuck. Oh, you fucking prick. Oh, that's so annoying. I've got a real potty mouth tonight, I know. That's so annoying, though. Dun, dun. I have a feeling that I missed some boxes, though. I still have a feeling. Fuck. You think it's a good idea? You don't have to waste an episode of the short series introducing a companion and everything. Well, you think of it as a series, not a short series. That's the first thing. Is because the fact of the matter is a lot of TV is delivered in that format nowadays. Doctor Who is, Marvel is. It's the usual format. 8 episodes is a standard nowadays. You'll get higher quality, likely slightly longer episodes as well, and just general good production value. So take that in mind. But you are right, yes, it's very cool that we get an episode. Christmas. Fuck me, this is weird. We've only got one Cortex thing though, so we've missed one. Fuck's sake. So we have missed some boxes somewhere, which is just fab, isn't it? So let's ignore that for now and we'll come back to it. But we should be able to... Fuck's sake. Yeah, that's really annoying. Wow, Crash Bandicoot? Annoying a Let's Player? Yeah, that's unheard of. Ah, shit. Oh! I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. You can't spin that snake into the boxes. Those boxes, I think, have one of the Cortex things in it. And if you spin the fucking snake at it, it doesn't work. It, like, counteracts it. So what I'm going to do instead is I might try and walk into the snake. Or just jump around it. Or just jump on its head. That also works. Yeah, look, there's a question mark box here. I bet it's got a code. Yes! Oh my god, I'm so glad I was right. That's so funny. Shit! Oh, you fucker! Yeah, I like them off at Christmas specials, but I kind of prefer the Russell T Davies ones. I love the more earthy feel. Like, it reminds me of Christmas, like, when I was younger, you know, living as a kid in Britain. this is a vibe that Christmas has, and those old RTD specials just really remind me of Christmas more than like the Moffat ones. The Moffat ones are technically better, I'd say, in terms of like storytelling. I mean, you're telling like classic Christmas stories and stuff there, which is really cool. But yeah, I prefer the Russell ones. Maybe not like the Next Doctor. But like Voyage of the Damned, man, and like Runaway Bride and Christmas Invasion, that class. I definitely think like Moffat's ones are like technically better if you want to be. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, but Moffat's ones were technically better, really. Oh, you fucking idiot. Why am I doing that for? That was really stupid. Fuck's sake, this bloody level. Yeah, the fairy tale style of Moffat's was really cool. And they were clever, you know, the Christmas Carol. Is it called A Christmas Carol? It actually is. Yeah, I think it literally is like a straight adaptation, where it's just like with a different context and background, but it's called Christmas Carol. It's really cool. Not a big fan of the Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe though. Oh, that last box is going to get me every time. Yeah, what other Christmas specials did he do? Last Christmas was good, I suppose. To an extent. No, I think I love it. It's just alright. To be fair though, Moffat Christmas specials, some of them are. George, you're getting shit at this now. I'm lacking in some places here. What am I doing? What am I saying? Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really like. You know what? Hot take. I really like Time. I think it's class. I don't like some of the characterization of the First Doctor, but I think the casting is brilliant. Obviously, I fucked up. I knew I fucked up. And the casting of the First Doctor is brilliant. Obviously, with David Bradley, and I think like although it's not written amazingly for his character, I think the story's brilliant and excellent and perfect for quality send-off. To not have to kill him off in that episode, to have to do it in a prior one in the finale, accidental like point, but made complete sense, and I really like that. I don't know what I'm doing with this now. I'm pissing about and doing the wrong thing all the time. Twice upon a time, yeah, I think having the 12th Doctor's final episode, like, he doesn't have to die, he's already dying, and he's just trying to fight it off, and he has to like learn to accept that change. Alongside the First Doctor, who's kind of rewritten to be kind of fighting his regeneration as well. But you can see that side of the story, and I think that's just a beautiful part of it. The First Doctor accepting his like destiny and moving on, inspiring the 12th Doctor to do what he should. So 12th Doctor was fighting that regeneration, and it's sad. I probably fucking did that, Jesus, but yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like, yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think there's a lot of cool specials for that era, and I think a lot of like Moffat, he did do a good job with a lot of them. I wasn't a big fan of the Return of Doctor Mysterio. I quite like the Husbands of River Song. I don't know why a lot of people don't like that really. I think it's one of those ones where it's like it's so just charming and brilliant. It's a great way to end River's story as well and have her meet Capaldi. And although it's like, yeah, I think the best River Song send-off was probably in Name of the Doctor. Honestly, I still think there's something so charming about having Claudia and being able to wrap up her story with the whole thing of like, oh, he showed up at my doorstep, like, with a new haircut and a suit, and it's like amazing, 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 amazing. All these details, which you're like, now when you watch that series 4 episode, you can imagine the special from like 5 years later. For fuck's sake, I've missed one box. Oh, it's the Crash Bandicoot fucking nightmare, man. Get me out of bloody level. What a fucking waste of time that was. That's so annoying. You can tell I'm getting a bit tired now with this. Oh my god. I want to try and remain active, but I'm not able to. Okay. We're getting towards the last level now. It's interesting. I think we might go back and try and get some gems from other levels as well, which is always good to do. Always good to do, and then we can get more boxes from all the levels. And I want to kind of do that before we like play the last level of the game. That would be nice. Oh, yes. There you go, done. Now we'll replay that one because we want to get the boxes. Yeah. I guess it's the sort of Christmassy vibe, isn't it? It's sort of like, yeah. I guess I just feel more nostalgic for those ones, you know? And that's it. I love them for what they are, obviously, but it's, but yeah. Yeah. I love all a lot of the Christmas specials I do quite like. I think they got a little bit old, but I think it's been a few years since we've had a proper Christmas special, so I think we're really going to appreciate the one this year. And I'm excited for that, because it sort of feels like it's been so long since we've had a proper Christmas special again, that like, it'll feel nice and it'll feel special, it'll feel like something we haven't had in ages, and I think that's really exciting and nice. It's nice that we're going to get that, isn't it, you know? Not many boxes, probably 27. Signal's fault, but I'm glad he got his memories back about Clara. I don't think it's one of those things. It's a really difficult one, because Moffat was like, it's not clear exactly why that special was made. Because Moffat sort of says that, like, oh, he wanted to do a Christmas special because he didn't want to lose the slot for the BBC, and Chibnall wasn't ready with his new team yet. And fair enough, I think that's good. It was good to have that gap between Series 11 and Series 10 and Series 11, because there was a big kind of shift in style and a lot of like, the branding and stuff, and I think they were really trying to do something new. So I actually respect that. I don't think that's in any way Chibnall's responsibility. He didn't even want to do Christmas specials, clearly, because he did fucking New Year's specials. He wanted to do seasonal ones, but not like, there's nothing about the Christmas slot. The thing is, it's not about losing a slot either. Like, the BBC and Doctor Who, it's a symbiotic relationship, isn't it? Like, do you think the New Year specials were shit? I really liked them, you know. I think Resolution was really good. But that's the thing is, I got a bit sick of the Christmas specials being needlessly Christmassy. In a sense where it's actually like, you know what, the one thing I do like about Power of the Doctor? We finally got a fucking regeneration story that isn't set around Christmas for the first time since the 9th Doctor. Isn't that mental, though? I do prefer Revolution to Resolution as well. And there's more to it, and it's a bit mental and a bit all over the place, but you know what? It's a really fun Dalek attack, like Dalek world takeover story, and it's just kind of like, it's a bit of a laugh. And you've got Captain Jack, you've got the Doctor in prison, got a lot of cool elements, like the whole like Sentry Daleks that like the UK government are using. There's some nice ideas in there, and it actually is really quite fun. So I don't knock it for that at all. But I think the Eve of the Daleks I was not a fan of. I think it was very The idea was good, but the execution was poor in my eyes. It felt like they were trying to save money. And you know what? They probably did. And that's probably exactly why they made it like that. I mean, the whole thing was based in like a storage warehouse. It was probably just like the back rooms of the Cardiff set, honestly. My idea for Doctor Who Christmas special, which I think has been echoed before, as a brilliant idea. I don't know who originally came up with the idea, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And I think if I was ever a Doctor Who showrunner, it's something I'd definitely do. And that is basically every Christmas special is an old Doctor. And then maybe the story ties into the main series, maybe it doesn't. But could you imagine just the opportunity to bring back old Doctors for like a one-off special? You know, David Tennant and Matt Smith also talked about the prospect of doing just the Christmas specials. They were like, they'd come back if they could just do the Christmas specials, and they'd do it like, you know, that's the one thing they miss about the job, really. Like the big thing was the Christmas specials. It was like a really fun thing, like to be on TV at that time of year at Christmas. It was like a big thing, and you know, for those actors. And I think that's I can understand that, really. I think, how exciting would that be, you know, to be on at Christmas time? I remember when David Tennant's Doctor Who at Christmas years. Obviously, that's what I'm more nostalgic for. But I think, God, you think like it was everywhere back then. You know what I mean? Like it was on the bloody, it was cover of everything. The big, you know. That's what I mean. Like a McGann Christmas special. Oh my God, like a Sylvester McCoy Christmas special. You know, set it like after Ace maybe, and then set it before like the TV movie. Oh fuck, it got me there. That's pretty clever. You know, bring back all these Doctors who've had their sort of time, and find different ways of doing stories with them. You know, this many years later, I'm sure Matt Smith will probably come back for a Christmas special. And then you probably get more hype around it as well. Like, oh my God, a Christmas special! It's like, oh, it's going to bring back, like, yeah. That's like Jodie Whittaker came back for a Christmas special, and it was written by like Russell or something. And it was like, oh, it should be a guest writer every time. Like, I'd really like that. It opens the ideas of Doctor Who. Doctor Who is that show that does like revisit its past and explore these things, and I think it's super interesting. I would love them to do that. They never will. It's too risky. They want to like tie it in, and it'd be like a light-hearted story with the current Doctor. And you know what? Fair enough. It'd be kind of annoying if like Shooty didn't get a Christmas special, and it was just like all these old Doctors getting the spotlight. And it also confuses it for the general audience as well. It's like, well, why oh you fuck, why is this Doctor back? Like, how is Matt Smith back? Like, what does that have to do? And then it's confusing, and then it's like, oh, I don't know who this man is. This is really boring, yada yada. I love it though. I think it's a great idea, and I think for fans would love it. I really do think that. I believe that fans would love it. I know I'd love it. I know as like a fan, I would absolutely adore that idea of seeing all the Doctors again. You know, giving McGann like a special would be great. If we got to do like a special with multi-Doctors, you know what I mean? It's like, God, imagine if we got like the 9th Doctor back, like Chris Eccleston. He just comes back and has his own episode. He said he didn't want to do a multi-Doctor episode. He never wanted to do a multi-Doctor thing at all. He's never shown an interest in it. He's never expressed interest in it. But like, doing his own Christmas special, something he never got to do in his own era, would be really cool. And that would probably be the one way we'd ever see him back if we did an idea like that. You know what I mean? Like that's the only kind of foreseeable way. But you couldn't. The problem is you don't want to set that precedent unless you've actually got the actors on board. I'm sure they'd return, sure, but like it's you're booking them for one episode of a TV show. So I think you sort of definitely could do it, and definitely it's possible. But some actors I don't think would want to come back. Like I'm happy to be associated with the show, but wouldn't want to come back. I think it'll be very telling this year in terms of the 60th who comes back and who doesn't. Like for example, Eccleston isn't coming back. You know, we all know that. But you know, Smith hopefully will. Capaldi hopefully will. How many more? Well, we've still only got 3. So I'm going to try and do this Brio level, and then we'll go up to the next one. So let's do the Brio boss fight, and then we will, yeah. Well, there was a rumor that Moffat was returning because he's currently writing something, and then there was like a joke thing about like I think, or not a joke thing, but like a thing actually in Doctor Who magazine where they were like talking to one of the writers on for Series 15 on Zoom because they're currently across the other side of the world, and then at the same time as that went out in Doctor Who magazine,
there was a post on Instagram from Moffat, basically on holiday with a laptop out writing, and it's like, ooh, that's interesting. I do wonder what they're going to do with that. Is that something, you know, is Moffat going to come back and write? Part of me hopes not. You know, part of me really hopes not. I don't want to see too much. You know, I think Moffat's had his time as a Doctor Who writer, and I think with Russell, it's sort of like he's got that showrunner built in him. Moffat did as well, but I think I wouldn't want to see Moffat return. Yeah, maybe he returns under Russell and writes a story or two, and that's fine. But I just don't. I kind of want Doctor Who to move in a new direction. Like, Russell coming back is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited about it. I love Russell T Davies as a writer, and he's grown a lot since Doctor Who as a writer. Whereas I don't feel like Moffat has had the time yet to really move on from Doctor Who before getting back into it. You know, I just don't think it's one of those things where I'm not sure, honestly. They're not advertising the new specials yet because they're not coming out soon. They're coming out in November. It's still 3-4 months away. Plenty of time. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is so hard. Yeah, Moffat will be good under Russell's direction, but I think there's also like a mix of things, isn't it? It's like I just think like I would like to see Moffat back for like maybe one episode or something, but I don't want to see like a repeat of the last time where it's like Russell's the showrunner, and then when Russell leaves, Moffat takes over again. It's like, no, I don't want to see this. I do not want to see this. I like Moffat's era, but it was very samey towards the end. They kind of ran out of ideas. Actually, you know, I did like it. And the one person who's probably never come back to write for Doctor Who is Christian. I think he's had more than his fair share of it, and I think actually, yeah, it's a bit sad, but it's true. Yeah, Moffat got screwed by the same. Yeah, I'd heard that a little bit. Yeah, that's what I don't want, is that sort of endless showrunner loop, as you say. Like, I don't want that to be the future of Doctor Who. It's just the same people coming back to write for the same show again and again and again. Because that's what we had in the 80s, you know, and that's kind of what, not killed the show, but that's kind of like what we got with it. Like, John Nathan Turner being the showrunner for years and years and years and years and years and never leaving. I don't know, it's just a bit like, I don't know, I want Doctor Who to move on in a positive direction with new writers and like new ideas and fresh stuff. I believe the only reason that Russell will take this job to come back is partly obviously because he loves Doctor Who, but also I think because he's got some new ideas to bring. I don't think for a second that Russell would have come back unless he had some genuinely good ideas to bring to the table. When you write Doctor Who for years, you get a bit of fatigue and you're like, well, God, we've done it, let's just go, like, quit where we're ahead. Doctor Who's still around now, years and years later, more than 10 years after he left as showrunner, so why not? Come back. If you've got some ideas to bring, if you've got some ideas to bring to the table, you know, as a writer, he probably does. He's a big fan of Doctor Who, and he watches as time goes on. He probably goes, "Oh shit, I wish I'd like written that." He always said he'd love to have done like a legacy sequel to like a classic story, which he never found that he did. It was always that with Russell. He always said that, and that always is an interesting point to me. And I was always like very intrigued by that. But yeah, I'm excited. I think for the specials this year, we're not gonna. We'll start seeing like big promotions soon, which I'm excited about. I can't wait to see this ship promoted. Like, it's gonna be so good and so exciting, you know. There's just something about Doctor Who coming back and David Tennant and Catherine Tate, and like, I know it's like familiar elements. It's just like that whole fuck's sake. Well, I know it's kind of like playing on your nostalgia a little bit, and you get that, but I just kind of like the idea of it, and it kind of excites me. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very exciting prospect to see this back, and as a fan, I am excited. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? I don't want, like, I know we're probably going to get like loads of big stuff, like needless like spin-offs and stuff, and that's great. That's amazing that we've got the budget to do that now, and that's absolutely fantastic. Personally, I'm just a fan of the main show, and I'll take spin-offs and I'll watch them, but I've always been a fan more of seeing what the Doctor's doing than what the Doctor's friends or someone the Doctor's now wants in his life is doing. You know, I don't want to see the same stuff rehashed. I want to see Doctor Who move in a really new direction. And I think we're going to get that to some extent, but not massively. You know what I mean? You know, I think that's. I'd like to see Doctor Who, but I know we're getting like, you know, Bonnie Langford's coming back to play Mel, so it's like we're definitely not getting like. How do I fight this fucker? How do I fucking beat this prick? How do I beat him? I can't remember how to do it, for fuck's sake. I just spin him, is that it? That doesn't fucking work. I think Children of Earth was really good, but it was like a one-off, and then Miracle Day was just like way just kind of. Well, Miracle Day was good, but had like some poor decisions in it, and I think that's it. It's just like the characters felt a bit out of time, a little bit. Torchwood was excellent, but it was very much of that era, you know, of that era of TV and all that sort of stuff. I think you need something different now. I'd hate if we just brought Torchwood back because then we're just repeating fucking 2006, 2007. I want to just move into something new, you know, not something exactly the same, but with a fresh coat of paint, like 15 years later. That's not right. We shouldn't be doing that. That's not how TV should work. We need to, you know, evolve, not revolve. And that's a key thing with Doctor Who, is that it has a tendency to stick to the same stuff. But I don't think we will get a Torchwood spin-off. If we do, it'll be a mix between Torchwood and Unit. It'll be like a specialist task force. It'll have some old characters, some new characters, similar sort of vibe to Torchwood, maybe a bit of an adult show, but it'll not be Torchwood because it can't be. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see Barrowman back. I would see like Gwen Cooper back, and I'd see her back. And there's like hints anyway. I know there was like a few convention appearances where she was like, "Oh, I can't really say anything." It's like, what? Why can't you say anything? What's that about? You know? So that was interesting, obviously, but I'm not sure what that is. I'd hate to see a Paternoster Gang spin-off. That'd be the worst fucking thing. I'd rather than bring back Torchwood. But I think we'll get like a unit team kind of thing. See what it does with this. So he beats that up, and then comes and bashes the fuck out. Oh, yes, Bouncer is dead. Cool, that's fine. Piece of piss then, right? Smash, 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 smash. Smashy, 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 smash, smash. He's beating this up, jump on his head. Right, classic. Okay, that's not too bad then. I'm not struggling with so badly before. I was trying to jump on his head, but it wasn't working. I think he has to start smashing the rock first. Do, smash, smash, smash. Oh, shit. Ooh. Come on, smashy, smash, smash. There we go, you prick. Got you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I fucking hate the Paternoster Gang. That's very Moffat-y, you know what I mean? That's the kind of Moffat that I don't like to see in Doctor Who. It's just very, I don't know. Just really uneventful and kind of like, ugh. Not my cup of tea, really. The lab. So this is the last gem, the last coloured gem that I missed. I haven't got 3 of them, but this is the one that I want to get first. And then we'll go back to Slippery Climb, which is going to be a difficult one, especially when I'm this tired. Oh, you fuck! I knew. I remember this level, and it's a good one. It's actually quite a good one. I quite like this one. I quite like all the levels that are a bit like this in Crash 1, to be honest. The ones that are a bit more like, I don't know, like kind of like linear and like small corridors. Good, I could be tired now though. Shit. Maybe I should have a Red Bull. Maybe so. Okay, cool. That. Cool. Oh shit! Okay, smash, 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 do. Oh shit, there's an ad break. Yeah, I'm not falling for that. Nice. No, I hate the Paternoster gang. I hate those guys. I think they're the worst. Oh, these guys are the fucking worst. Oh, you fucking done it! Oh my god, I forget how these fucking things work. Ah, that's so annoying. And because it's a coloured gem, I have to do it without dying. What about Harriet Jones spin-off? Yeah, no. I think best spin-offs would be like the unit gang kind of thing would be perfect, right? So like Martha, maybe Gwen Cooper, Kate Stewart, maybe like Osgood. So you're combining eras, you're combining ideas. I love that like we're gonna see like Russell T Davies write for Kate Stewart. So happy about that. That's amazing. Like I'm so happy with this because like it's gonna be a proper. I don't know. It's just gonna feel great. I think. I love that character, and I love how she's been written over the years. But I just love to see that sort of Russell T Davies style, like writing around it. You know what I mean? Like Sarah Jane and stuff like that. Sort of. I don't know. I feel like she just get a lot more character. She's never really had much character in the past. I mean, she's been good. Don't get me wrong. I love Kate Stewart, but yeah. I don't want to see Rose. I don't want to see any. I don't want this Russell T Davies era to be just a big old reference to the last Russell T Davies era. I don't want to see too much. I don't want to see about the even that. The thing is, even now exploring the Doctor and Master's childhood is difficult because of the timeless child. But Moffat made a good point that you should never touch it. It's the one thing you should never really go near. You can like listen, it was excellent, perfect, exactly the kind of thing you need. But not too much. It wasn't too heavy. It wasn't too in your face with everything. It was just about right. There we go. You fucker. Get away from me, you prick. I don't trust this. I love this. Yeah. I know what you mean about the Tales of the Jedi thing. I think it'd be really cool to see a series which is a bit like Tales of the Jedi. But like sort of animated. Oh, you fucker! God damn it! I got so far with this. What a prick. Yeah, I'd love to see a sort of Tales of the Jedi kind of vibe where it's sort of like maybe animated and Doctor Who and it's sort of. But then we haven't got the budget to even do the old like animations for the like existing stories. So let's get them out of the way first. I would like to see. That's a big question, I'd say. Oh, fuck's sake, that's such a stupid death as well. I'd love to see, like, I'm trying to think, like, sort of Doctor Who, what are you gonna, like, what happens after everything's animated? What happens after everything's, like, done and animated? And do that. And then what happens then? Oh god, pardon me. When you've got everything animated, can we fund like further projects? Can we do some Paul McGann stories? Can we do, you know, what's the line? Do we draw a line there? Do we animate any Big Finish story? I think maybe not. Big Finish is written for the audio medium, it wouldn't translate all the time to TV. A lot of stuff is like described out loud. I don't think that's like the natural solution, but I think it should be interesting. Just would love to see something like, you know, like that. Maybe, as I say, like a sort of Tales of the Jedi kind of vibe, but with Doctor Who, like animate some little short stories, get the actors back to voice their characters. And just these little things we don't see. God, I'd love to see, like, just little, almost like little plot hole fillers, really. Little plot hole fillers. I'd love to see, like, who Sim regenerated into, and, you know, like, that whole thing. I did a little audio drama about that, because I wanted to have my own interpretation of it, and I was very happy with that. But, yes. Oh, for fuck's sake, I did it again. Why am I fucking terrible at this time? This is really annoying. I hate this for the salamander. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. What's it called? Enemy of the World or something? Something along those lines. It's kind of a little idea, isn't it? Should definitely do something like that again. Doctor Who. I might watch a classic Doctor Who story tonight, maybe before bed. I think what I want to do, maybe. It's an option. I fucking spanned the little fuck! He didn't electrocute me! How does that work? That is bullshit, man. I fucking span him. Oh, I hate this. I hate this with a passion. And I hate there's no restart button as well. You can't just restart a level. You have to quit and then go back in. Ugh. I'd love to see some more classic villains return. Definitely. I'd love to see some more. I don't know why we don't have more classic villains return. Definitely ones I could see happening again. I mean, the Great Intelligence was such a random fucking one to do back, like, in Series 7. We should aim to kind of have, like, a returning villain for every series, really. Like a returning classic villain, that is. It's good. I think it's a good way of keeping the show, like, in touch with its past self without it being, like, too ridiculous. Every time I watch a classic story, I'm like, God, I could really imagine them doing something like this in modern day. You know, it's cool that they brought the macro back for Gridlock, for example. Oh, that's pretty accidental. Yeah, no. Yeah, cool. I just knew when, like, sometimes it's just the jump goes way too far. You just need to catch the edge of it. Fuck's sake! This is so annoying! I always hate this. I hate this in the modern Crash games, I hate this in the old Crash games. It's the one little stupid puzzle that I hate, because you just can't... It's not like... It's difficult, but it's stupidly difficult because of the fucking box placement. It's not, like, difficult in the sense of, like, actual, like, perilous danger. And it's the one sort of box challenge I can never fucking do. I can never do them. They're really annoying. Yeah, like a Dalek killing a companion would be super cool. Like, you know, like, imagine if, like, Series... I'm not going to be, like, bashing on Series 11, but can you imagine if, like, Series 11, like, you did the Dalek episode and it kills, like, Ryan or Graham pretty much off the bat. And then you're, like, left with the other companions having to, like, deal with that death for the next season. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. No, the Moffat Dalek stories aren't as good in my opinion. I think Into the Dalek is really cool. And really, like, vibey and, like, shows a different perspective to the Daleks that I hadn't seen hate these like henchmen guys. They are the fucking worst. They're like little electrical gloves. It's just so pointless. Let's do that now. Ooh, let's fuck that up there. Yeah, get away, you prick. Get away. We need a companion to just die. Do you fucking dare, you wank. Oh, you! I hit. He's gone. He was back. He'd moved back. He's moved back. I hate this game. I hate this game. I really, like, I like this game. I love this game. It's a childhood favorite. I hate this game, though. Oh my god. That's so, it's not even, like, hard. It's just, like, really annoying, like, hitboxes. Ugh. Yeah. A companion to die off the bat in the sense of, like, Adric would be fucking insane. I want Doctor Who to have that little aspect where it's like, obviously you want to build up characters and you want to build up companions. And I think it's important to build up that and not always be brutal and horrible and grim and, like, adult, because it shouldn't be. It's a kid's show at the end of the day. But, like, what it should have is stakes. And I feel we don't get stakes until we see a companion, like, quite surprisingly killed. Like Bill Potts, like, amazing example. But it was still the end of the series. It was still like we knew that she was leaving anyway. She wasn't going to stay more in the series. So it's just kind of like, well, cool. But it was the right idea, you know, killing off a companion after one series. Killing off a companion mid-series would have been better. That would have been class. Yeah, I know Russell said that. So it's like exactly, they shouldn't. But then one of the most iconic moments in the show's history is Adric's death. Because it's oh my god. Oh my god. 2 weeks in a row, man. How can I Thank you very much for the raid. Red Archer Live. Hope you had a nice stream. Jesus Christ, there's so much going on.
I've got my fishing rod, and I'm willing to sit down and dish out. Just all I want to show is Gaza
for the raid. Fucking hell. We are playing Crash Bandicoot, the original, and I'm failing fucking miserably at the moment. But yes, welcome to the stream. If you haven't already followed and you fancy doing it, would much appreciated. Thank you to the Coffee Mug for following. Thank you to NP_ for following. You might have just got us over 600 followers there. I think you have. Dr. Duckles as well. Thank you so very much. And yeah, Red Archer Live, man. How you doing? How's your stream? Was it good? Feel free to not stick around. I know what it's like when you finish a stream and you want to just sort of dip, but you want to be nice. I really, really appreciate it. That's a lot of viewers, so I really do appreciate you joining in with that. God, thank you, Agent Coffee. It's KMD Jam Donut _ You're all gonna get a little notification on screen, but I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to stick around. Feel free to head off. Either way, really, really appreciate it. But yes, hope you all had a really fun stream with Mr. Red Archer Live. What was he playing? What was he playing? Holy fuck, I'm getting really annoyed at this level. Was it the payday? Was it the payday thing this week? Is that the thing? Oh, Gamescom. Someone in my stream was talking about that earlier, and I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. I've never heard of it, and I had to have it explained to me. It's like something that was like E3, but not really. Thank you to Amira and the Taco Taker as well. Much appreciated. You've absolutely blasted me past that 600 followers, which is again, like, greatly, greatly appreciated. Like, thank you so much for that. Let's still get more followers going in. Yeah, thank you so much. And I fucking died because I wasn't looking at the screen. Fuck it, it's fine. I'm happy with that. I want to read the chat. Let's see what people are saying. You've seen if it was a Payday live action series reveal. Was it? Oh, we're losing our minds over Payday 3 news. I have never seen. We were talking about this last time. I'd never played Payday. Payday? Fuck me. Payday. I've never played it. Never played it. But I've heard good things. So yeah. Well, that's exciting. Playdate. Fuck's sake. I know. Oh, you fuck. I knew, you know what? You just know you fucked it up and then you're, yeah. Exactly that. But yes, welcome to the stream. Welcome to a lot of the cursed overlays you've probably already seen, including the spinning Freebird rat, and whatever else you come across. But yes, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it.
Egg.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Thanks to Graphite Char for following. Pop up on the screen in a minute. Streamlabs likes to take. Oh, fuck off with the door! It's because I'm distracted. Thank you again. Yeah. Oh shit. Hang on. Let's let this play out. Thank you to Bubbles2087 for subscribing, and thanks to Newport38 for gifting out 1 community sub. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Absolute legends. Look at that. Legends supporting legends. We love to see it. But yes, again, thank you for that. Very, very much appreciated. Yeah. Got ahead for the night. Check up on the girlfriend and get some more game grinding done. Have a good night and stream, stranger. Well, thank you very much, Pocket Fox. Much appreciated. We're usually streaming here. I like to say the same time every week, but next week it will not be this time, so we'll see what happens. But feel free to stick around next week if you fancy it, but no worries if not. Got your own stuff to do. Yeah, very exciting. But yes, much appreciated to everyone who stuck around. For fuck's sake, I'm not thinking properly. Fuck. Damn it. Thanks, Pocket Fox, for the follow. Much appreciated. Amazing, amazing. If you're not familiar with Crash Bandicoot, which, I mean, some of you might not be, but a lot of you know video games, so you probably will be, but,
Was that the bite of 87?
Fuck's sake. It's basically, yeah, platformer, similar to your sort of Mario's or your Sonics. This is the remaster of said original platformer game. And, yeah, I'm currently trying to play this level, get all the boxes without dying once, which should be surprisingly simple, but because I'm, you know, I've had a full day at work and we're like 2 hours into this stream, I'm just tired of making simple mistakes, so enjoy that. Yeah, it's just trying to like kind of 100% the game really, so we're just kind of playing through. This is our second live stream playing through it. I have played this game before, it's a bit of a favourite of mine. But yeah, no, it's quite exciting, so feel free to stick around. Thanks to all the new followers, obviously, as per. This is the bit where I'm going to fuck it up and embarrass myself completely again. Are you ready? Shit. Should I just catch the... Hey, look, I did it. Look at that. Fantastic. I shouldn't have tried to explain myself before I even fucked it up, so that shows me. Oh my god. I love a raid. Good vibes. I'm quite happy with my little raid notification I've got as well. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's always appreciated. Oh, you fuck! Don't you? Oh my god! I knew I'd fucked it up. And just again, that sort of thing where you just you know you fucked it, but you just can't. Right, let's come back to this one. I can do it another time. I'm not in any sort of rush to play this one, but we've got to get all. I want to get all the coloured gems before moving on. Basically, we've got 3 of them so far. One of them's in that level there. To get a coloured gem, you have to finish the level without dying and get all the boxes. So I reckon we're going to have another crack at Slippery Climb, which is one of the hardest levels in the game, if you don't include the other version of this level.
I can't remember what the name of it is. I think doing this without dying is going to be difficult, but we'll just take it slow. The thing is, like all these levels, though, this level, if I die, like right at the end of the level after like surviving the whole way through, oh well, that's not going to happen, is it? That's not fair. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Fucking right. I can't even get back up on the platform. At least let me get back on the fucking platform, right? This is not going to be a good one, is it? I shouldn't have picked this one. If I was trying to embarrass myself, I've definitely picked the right game, really. Even though I've played Crash before. Absolutely love Crash. Cannot fucking do this for some reason. But yeah. There we go. Yeah. Let's try and take this as slowly as possible. Well, not as slowly as possible, but as easily as possible. Let's not try and fuck this up for no reason. One, and then two, and then one. Okay, cool. Those boxes. There's only 51 boxes in this level as well. It's not even that many boxes, it's just the platforming that's fucking difficult. Birds. Bird. Giant fucking ugly birds. Oh god, that was bloody close. Jesus. Don't love that. Don't love that. I don't know how many people raided, but it seemed like a lot. So thank you if you are still sticking around from the raid. Always an exciting time. Red Archer Live is a very kind man with that sort of shit. You raided me last week, you raided me this week, and I haven't yet raided him. Because I haven't had the bloody chance. He always sort of streams and finishes just before I do, which is kind of funny, but... yeah. Oh god, I shouldn't have made that risk, really, should I? Is there a lot of ad breaks this evening? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, really. I feel like... oh shit! It's something to do with the streams, I think, is, for some reason. I think it's probably like an affiliate thing, maybe. Maybe I've like qualified for something that I didn't realise I qualified for. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've fucked this now. I forget the bird's on. Maybe the bird will respawn. Shit. Oh, fuck. I'm messing this up so badly. Oh, that's just great. That's just great, isn't it? Like, that's just, like, just terrible. It's not even, like, close to good, is it? Oh, man, this is a hard one to do. This really is a hard one to do. And I'm really trying to get there, but it's taking its bloody time.
Let's go.
Okay, now. AI Chris, eh? Fucking hell. Love a bit of AI Chris, Griffin. Love a bit of that. Okay, let's try and get past the first floor this time. For fuck's sake. Like, immediately just... shit. It's the jumping, it's that sort of, like, distance between the jump and the landing. That's the thing, it's like... the jumping in Crash 1 is just very tricky. It's not bad as such, but it's just tricky, that's all. Okay, fucking hell, almost messed it up again there. Jesus. Okay. Oh, dear me. Cool. I feel we've got time. Yeah, you have to just sort of wait like a good amount of time. opinions on dark chocolate. Don't really like it all that much, but it's okay. I've had worse. Oh, that's really annoying. Just getting the timing right on this. This is the time. There we go. Oh, got it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Ooh, shit. I remember this was hard last time. Ooh, God, that's tricky. Okay, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. I think because we've played it through once already, it's not as bad. Like, we kind of know what we're doing. Like, we kind of know where the level takes us and stuff. Don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's okay, but it's not as bad as the other one. Slippery Climb is notoriously a pain in the arse, don't get me wrong, but it's not that bad in the grand scheme of like Crash levels. It's very tricky and very like funny to play, but it's not a bad level. It's actually a really well designed level. If anything, it's actually fucking class. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I thought I was dead there for sure. I thought I was dead for sure there. Oh my god. The other one is harder. Like whatever the like deleted level one of this was, I can't remember what it's called now. But it was Stormy Ascent. Oh my god, Stormy Ascent. That's the one. Yeah, it's bad. That is hard. That's this level just on crack. It's like a different level. It is a different level. It's the same design. It's the same kind of thing with like the tricky sort of platforming, but it's just way harder. It was a game that was. It was a level that was designed for this game. And then a level that was actually deleted from the original game because it was too hard. I think same with Sunset Vista, but I've not actually played that yet. No, Sunset Vista's in the game, isn't it? But it's just a different version of Sunset Vista. It was like an original, which was like harder, apparently. Oh shit, I missed it. That's fine. I can die in the bonus stages, I just can't die in there. Didn't they remove about how hard it was? Yeah. Stormy Ascent is the one that was removed, but they added it into this remaster, which is really cool. So I have played it at some point, and it is way harder than this level. I'm very conscious about fucking this up last minute. I don't think I'm gonna though. I actually think the hardest bits of this level are the start of it. The start of the level is the hardest bit for me. Like it's those platforms and getting all those boxes is just super tricky. But we did this before and got all the boxes. We just didn't do it without dying. Which is what you have to do for the colour gems, unfortunately. Thankfully you don't have to do that for these. Fuck's sake, I was doing this fine before. Fuck's sake. I actually did this in less attempts on the last time and there wasn't as much pressure. I think I'm now like... I've come to a natural break where I can die and I'm like, okay. Don't want to get too used to it though, because I still need the rest of the level to be completed. Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake, I died again. For fuck's sake. It's a super hard level. It's one of those ones where it's like, it just is unnecessary. It's clever, in a sense, because what it does is it basically takes all the gameplay that you're used to in the game up to this point, and then turns it on its head. And it makes it more difficult. That's all it does. It makes it more difficult. It makes the timings wrong. So all the levels kind of work on the same timings in terms of like platforming and stuff, whereas this level doesn't. This breaks those rules, which is great. I think it should. Yes! Oh my god, finally. How many fucking boxes are left? Oh, I know there's like 4 right at the end when there's no danger, so if I get close to that... Okay, we are close to that. I'm just very nervous now about fucking this up. At the last second, it's fine. Oh shit. box bit. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. Okay, it's fine. I can stay on here all day if I want to. Oh god, that jump was fucking close, man. Oh, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it. Okay, just don't fucking die with this guy. That would be stupid, wouldn't it? Yes! Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. That was actually not that bad. Whew. Okay. So we got all the boxes, didn't die once in the actual level, and I managed to get probably one of the harder gems to get in the game. So I'm quite chuffed with that one. I want to try and get the yellow gem again next, because that one must be an easier one. I think now I've done like a harder level, I'm feeling the itch to do a slightly easier one. The lab. And that doesn't stand for Labrador. Cool. Right, yeah, I'm gonna boss this level. That's what I'm gonna do right now. It puts the other gems in perspective, like super fucking easy. Because it's like, yeah, you don't need to like do it without dying, which is what I'm having to do here. Which is not a bad thing. It's a great gameplay mechanic. It's just fucking annoying to actually have to do in practice. Oh god, that was about to close on me there. Fuck me. That was close. Oh, I have to do this stupid jump again. I can't be arsed with this stupid jump. Fucking every time, I can't move out the way quick enough. You have to do a big jump, but you can't do a big jump too quickly. You have to do it sort of like slightly off. It's yeah. We're getting there though, we're getting there. It's good shit. Done. Just don't die for the rest of the fucking level, you idiot. Please don't die. I'm really trying. It's those guys with the electrical hands, man. Those are the worst. These fuckers. You want to get the timings bang on when you actually jump over there for the first time. Otherwise you're fucked. Some of them aren't that hard to do, though. Fuck. I don't care about the checkpoint, really. I just need to. Oh shit. God, I thought it was fucked that way. Okay. So this is the one, isn't it? Okay, got him. I've got him now. I've definitely got it now. Yes! Oh god, I thought I was gonna fucking fall down that hole now. Okay, not many to go now. I can't remember this part of the level because I haven't actually played it yet. Oh, you fucking idiot! Why? Oh, you... Fuck, it's not timed by the box. Shit. That's so annoying. I thought I had that in the bag, you know. I really did. I was like, that's it. I got the end of the level, just punched the microphone. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, bollocks. That's going to make me just not want to play it now. I thought we'd be able to get maybe all the coloured gems to do there, at least. I mean, we've got most of them. Most of them? We've got most of them. If anyone's actually actively watching, feel free to say hi in the chat. chat about a certain topic, if you want to ask me anything, feel free. But if you're just enjoying nice chill gameplay, feel free to enjoy that as well. I'm so annoyed. You know what? I wouldn't have a problem if I didn't have to do this fucking bonus level every time. It's just that bounce thing I hate. I hate it with a passion. Oh, exactly for that reason. Yeah, it's annoying. Which of the Doctor series do you like the most? Series 5. Series 6 has some bangers though. Series 6 is like criminally underrated in my eyes. People really criticize Series 6 for some fucking reason. Fucking messed the counts up there. Yeah, at least these don't count as deaths, but still like annoying to have to do. Yeah, Series 5. Series, you want to ask me about that? That is absolutely mine. So Series 5 is fucking world class. I didn't think they could do it again without Tennant. As a kid, even like 9 years old, 10 years old, I was super cynical. I was like, they can't do Doctor Who without David Tennant. Whoever this new guy is, this like floppy haired, like David Tennant wannabe. I genuinely liked that at that age. I was like, nah, not my Doctor, basically. But that's different time though, isn't it? You learn and you live and you learn. It's so hard to let go of your first Doctor. This Series 5 has any outstanding episodes, but it's probably the most consistently good. Yeah, you're probably true, actually. Series 6 probably has, like, better, like, outstanding episodes, like God Complex, for example. But I do think the series is better overall. I think the story is just so, like, concrete. Which is always going to be the case when it's, like, a showrunner's first season as showrunner. It's like they're always going to have... You know, they're going to have their muscles to flex a little bit with like all these ideas that they've probably been thinking of for years as a fan, in case they ever got the opportunity, you know. We're getting a bit further again. We're getting a bit further than we were before. We got 3 boxes left to break. Right, this is what I didn't get last time. This one keeps the door open. I have to get the timing. When the electric thing ends and it's an open pit. Yes! Oh my god! That was a nightmare. Beautiful. Look at that. There we go. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, no, but then Series 5 did have Vincent and the Doctor though, didn't it? And it had Amy's Choice, and it had the finale, I think it was excellent. Big Bang and Pandora Opens. Time of Angels and Flesh and Stone. So to be fair, I think actually the episodes in there were better. Also, it was before Moffat kind of developed his style, wasn't it? Like, he had a signature style, and it's a good signature style. But it sort of became very Moffat-y after that came in. So lights out, let's try this now. Vincent the Doctor is overrated. I think it's excellent. I think it's a little bit overrated, yeah. But I think actually, in terms of the grand scheme of episodes that you see from that era, I think it's fucking amazing. I think it's really good. Like, the ending is like unlike what you see in most Doctor Who stories nowadays. It's unlike what you see in most Doctor Who stories. You never see the Doctor take a historical figure to the modern day to show them something, and I think that's what was so magical about that. It was very new and refreshing and different, and through the lens of a man who's struggling with depression and eventually commits suicide, I think was amazing, because you saw through the eyes of the writer Richard Curtis, who's I believe at the time's sister had recently committed suicide. So it was a very personal story for him as well, and I actually respect that quite a lot. From a writer's point of view, I think that's amazing and came from a very personal and impactful place, which I think is why the episode holds up so well in terms of its discussion around mental health themes. Fucking hell, talking about mental health, I'm going to go mental in a minute. You know what I want to do, I don't want to do this. I almost had that there, to be fair. This isn't a hard level to do. The problem was I didn't have all the gems before. So I'm aiming to get all the gems, and then I'll be fine. But I think Amy's Choice is brilliant. I think 11th Hour is brilliant. I think Beast Below is really clever. Not my favourite story, but really, really clever. Is there a guy... Is my YouTube stream still going? I just had a thought. And like, I keep getting messages occasionally, and oh my god, it is still live. Why is it still live? Okay, I'm gonna stop that then. Why is that still fucking live? That's so stupid. Why would that keep streaming when there's no signal coming to it? That's actually just a waste of time. That's so stupid. I keep getting like occasional messages on screen. You can see there's like a YouTube one, and I'm like, how the fuck does that work? What does it actually look like on there? Is it just like dead air for fucking 2 hours? What a stupid fucking thing. Oh no, it does cut down to 30 minutes. That's just really stupid. Anyway. Yeah, I think Series 6 has some good episodes, but I think this No, the 11th Doctor era has some really fucking good stories in it. Like, I think the God Complex is like fucking fantastic in my eyes as well. It's one of my favourite like Doctor Who stories. That era, like it says so much, but it's like, you know, without needing to do too much heavy lifting, it's clever. It's very clever, and it's a gorgeous concept. And maybe that's because I love The Shining as well. I just love 3D hotels. Yeah, I just like seeing stuff that's different with Doctor Who. Like The Girl Who Waited is also genius. You don't see that sort of story very often at all. Very much about the companions, and I think that's what modern Doctor Who does really well, and hasn't done as well with the Whittaker era. Because I think it goes back to that classic formula of companion, where the companion is there to ask questions. Oh shit. This isn't going to be a straight path, is it? Oh. Fuck, I knew there'd be a hole there, I just didn't think it'd be there. So close to getting this level. I just need to not get hit. You lose Aku Aku, you lose your source of light. Clever. It's a clever concept. I'm very tired and hungry as well. We'll have to end this soon. The stream soon, I think. We'll definitely try and do some more next week. I'll probably do an earlier stream next week, and I'll put that in the Twitch calendar, and I'll also promote that on Twitter and stuff. So if you're not already following on Twitter, again, the link is probably below this stream at GBShade, same as here, same as YouTube, pretty much. So yeah. More than welcome to check those out, just to see what happens with next week's stream. But I hope to see some of you there next week. But the usual schedule is every Tuesday, from around 7:30 till 10. So on Twitch anyway, but 7 till 7:30 on YouTube. So nice little 3 hours covering a few different areas. I didn't need to do that. Fuck. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. That was the hole. I didn't pick up a life, but I don't feel like I need it, to be fair, so I'm good. Ah, look, here we go. It's just going to be like 3 boxes, isn't it? Oh my god. This is very elaborate. Oh, shit. Nice one. Okay, completely like cuts out the end of the level. Fucking amazing, cool. Yes! So I'm 72% complete the game now. That number is going up rapidly. 73% now. Holy shit. So let's go through. Yeah, we stream every Tuesday. We stream every Tuesday from around 7 till 10. Next week is going to be a bit of a different time though. So but we're continuing playing Crash Bandicoot, talking Doctor Who, as always. We're going to head over to Insanity Beach, and we're going to basically go from the beginning and do any... Oh god, Stormy Ascent, there it is. And we're basically going to do any we couldn't do before. So Jungle Rollers is the first one we couldn't do last time, so let's do that again this time. now we've got all the coloured gems, any alternate routes and paths and stuff will now be open for us to play with, which is really exciting. Now, we're not going to be streaming for too much longer, but that's what we're going to do for the rest of the stream. And then next time, we'll try and 100% it, get all the gems, and then do the final boss battle. It was really cool that we managed to do that in 3 streams. I didn't think it would be that quick, but then I suppose this game isn't really that long of a game. It's just kind of, it is what it is. All that. So yeah. Good thing about this is now you do the unlimited lives thing. The lives are relatively easy to get, actually. Maybe it's just the point that where I am with the game is like I'm not as bad as maybe the average player would be. I do know Crash Bandicoot quite inside out now, so I feel like I know how to play these games without experimenting too much, especially when it comes to box breaking. But yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'm so glad we got all the coloured gems though, that's great. Which means the rest of the game in comparison will now be really easy because we've just done like the hardest challenge in the game. Well, other than the time travel mode, but still. It was just those 3 that we couldn't get last time. I'd like to check out the next stream, but I live in Australia. It's actually 6:26 AM where I am. Oh shit, yeah, that might not work out for you next week then, because we do usually stream. Well, we usually stream at this time, but next week we're going to be streaming a little bit earlier because I'm going to go on holiday in the evening onwards. So yeah, I'm doing a bit of an earlier stream next week, but usually we do stream from around this time. So yeah, this is a bit of a weird one, but no expectation to join in. But you're always welcome, obviously, as per. Great to get you a gifted sub as well. It's always very nice to see. Okay, let's just. Oh, cool. This is good. This is just great. It's a good little position to be in terms of that infinite Kaku mask. Here we go again. So you can just keep kind of being invincible, and it really makes these levels go a lot quicker when you can just kind of like fly through people. Do it though. Still race through a lot of that level very quickly, which is really nice. Which means next stream is going to be really cool because we're just going to be able to race through the game pretty much with the amount of lives we've now accumulated. And now we've got all the coloured gems, there'll be no path blocked off, so we should be able to get every single gem in the game relatively easily. Got like infinite lives now, basically. Can't go any higher than that. Oh, I was going to say that's madness, but yeah, there we go. It was finally a box. I hate these spinny things, man. These are the worst. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's what I mean. I hate them because you're falling back down and doing it again. Yeah, I reckon we'll end the stream after this level, I think. I wouldn't mind having some food and chilling for the rest of the evening. There's like a whole little mini level after this. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Well, there's this thing in it. So you can go back here. Don't need that, though, do you? So that's a bit redundant. Let's be the bit that the infinite aquaku would be super helpful. Got 4 more boxes to break. Just kind of following this along, really. There's 1 box. I don't want to take the shortcut. Yeah, it's worth it, man. The Insane Trilogy is brilliant. I do love these games. I do love these games. Don't think I can get over this wall without having a double jump in this game, maybe. That's fine, though. You can just run through the rest of this level. I'm pretty confident in that. I'm sure maybe not. Yeah, I knew it was going to go like as soon as I was tempted to do it. Fuck's sake. Fucking, what was that? Oh my, that was a weird glitch. That's definitely not supposed to happen when you get hit by those. I mean, you get flown off a little bit, but not by that far. Also, he's on his head anyway. What are we on now? We need 1 more box. I better not have missed bloody one. That would be really annoying, wouldn't it? Yeah, there it is. Cool. Excellent. That's really cool. Okay, yeah, I think that's me done for today. Where are we at with the completion? 75%? Yeah, I was going to say that would be a good place to stop it. 75% the way through the game, which means next time we'll almost definitely 100% it. And we could probably do a few time trial relics towards the end as well, which would be quite nice. So let's do that. But for now, that is pretty much that. We've got 13 out of 26 regular gems, all 6 of the colour gems. 1 key. I can't remember what the key was for. Can't remember getting a key, to be honest, but there we go. That is that for Crash Bandicoot today. That is it for the stream. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours on here, and about half an hour on YouTube. So the standard, bang on 10 o'clock today. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, we very much appreciate it. I'm going to find someone to raid with all 8 of our lovely people here. So yes, let me quickly find a streamer. So whoever else is streaming Crash Bandicoot, basically. Like the guy last week who was like really ungrateful. Always really fun. There's no English streams, so let's find another Crash Bandicoot game. I don't know people playing this one. So maybe this is the one. Yeah, let's raid this guy. Okay. Thank you all for watching. We're going to do a raid right now, so please do ready up. And yeah, obviously help support me, help support them. Yada, yada, yada. Drop them a follow. Get them to encourage to drop and follow me as well. And yes, thank you all so much for watching as per. And I will see you all next Tuesday. Check out Twitter and YouTube or whatever to work out whatever times those are going to be. I will let you all know, likely earlier on in the day though. So yes, hopefully see you all there. See you next Tuesday.
Wow, no.